Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Dre and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
You ever been given a hall pass? Before we start.
No.
Would you take one?
No.
That shit sound like a setup.
It ain't no sound like that's what it is.
Oh shit. Yo, you know the vibes. Unapologetic the podcast. We are back. Me and Dre together again recording. My guys situated a little bit. We got the time to get back on and chop it up.
A little bit, man. We're gonna make it do what it do for now.
Absolutely, man. Go ahead and fill us in. What's good with you?
Man, well, first off, it's good to be back on, man. First off, second off, man, good to see you, my dog.
Absolutely, yeah.
Always a pleasure, man. But I ain't been doing nothing, man. Working. Took my little voyage across the country, or across the world, rather.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm here, man. Just trying to figure my way, find my way.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a couple of pesos, and get on back home, man.
That's always the move. Money,
yeah.
Especially if you're making money. I mean, and the money good.
Oh, yeah, it's all right now.
Yeah,
it's all right. It's all right. I done see what that first little check will look like. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're gonna get back pay on that one. Ooh. Yes, sir. Yeah.
What's up with you guys, man?
Same. Chilling. Trying to enjoy life and moving around before they shut this shit back down.
Yeah, I'm seeing that, man. We were talking about that today at work, man. Like how they about to 9 times out of 10, man, they about to implement wearing masks for everybody indoors everywhere again and all that stuff.
CDC put the word out yesterday.
So now in the States, you got to wear masks inside.
It's not mando yet, but it's highly, highly, highly advised. So you can see the path we going down.
They say Georgia a hot spot for this new strain, ain't it?
Georgia, Alabama, Florida, Arkansas. I think Louisiana and Texas was some of the other states I saw. Like those when I was looking at CDC shit yesterday, like all them shits was red. Like the other states was like orange, reddish orange. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was too good. The way shit was happening, man, it was too good to be true. Because me and you texted about this other day when they told motherfuckers, that if you vaccinated, you can take your mask off. Everybody took their shit off, and fucking well, everybody ain't vaccinated. It's hard to get a mask in sight.
Ain't no way in hell, though.
Hell nah. Because we had a bunch of anti-vaxxers in my office. I go in my office. Ain't nobody got a mask on but me, and I'm vaccinated.
Right, thanks.
I just don't trust y'all motherfuckers.
Oh, nasty, nasty. Yeah.
I'm trying to have fun, move around before they do something, man. Hopefully, I got a out of the country trip coming up at the end of the year at the bottom. So, hopefully, I can do that shit before they put us back on lockdown. If it happens, hopefully it don't. Hopefully we. The worst case scenario happen for us is that we just go to like mass, mandatory mass in buildings and all that other shit. Hopefully they just don't start shutting the country down no more.
Well, we both know, man. At the end of the day, like it's inevitable that this was what was coming. Because people aren't taking this crap serious. So now when it comes down to it, like people are really, really, really getting sick, man, and it's getting worse. Like I just don't believe that the numbers had ever gotten better to begin with. I just don't believe it, bro.
Nah, and I think we probably talked about it there's a lot of money being lost, so we got to open shit back up.
You gotta open it back up.
Yeah, and they made some money because nigga, I was thinking about this couple weeks ago, like the money I'll be spending when I go out and shit, like the way prices looking versus last year before the shutdown.
Man, outside is expensive right now, though.
Yeah,
I will happily take a knee on that shit.
Yeah, I don't got nothing planned right now, but man, it's a lot happened since you've been gone, but I'm pretty sure you in the know of everything.
Yeah,
Biz Marquis passed away.
R.I.P. to Biz, man.
The Bucks won the finals.
Yeah, the Bucks won the finals,
which is a shocker in itself because of the way the series started out.
I mean, really. I mean, to go down to like, I don't think it was necessarily the two. I think it was more so of like how they lost the first two games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Phoenix,
like they got smacked. They got smacked.
Yeah,
and then to come back and just bolo, dog,
steamroll
like
4 straight.
Man, it's unfortunate, man, that our fellow North Carolinian, I have to say, man, he's cursed, man.
Yeah,
he's cursed, man.
Yeah, I said that.
He's cursed.
And Phoenix ain't lost 4 games all year till the finals. Well, 4 straight. They haven't lost 4 straight, but yeah, till the finals.
The final shebang.
Mm-hmm. You go out on 4 straight. Damn.
If that ain't a crock of shit, I don't know what it is.
What's
shout out to Giannis though, man.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm saying shout out to Giannis, man. He played.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He played insane. Man. He played out of his mind, man. And then the way he closed them boys out, what he had, 52 points or something like that? 50. To close them boys out like that, man. And just, man, please, hats off to Giannis. Bruh, I was reading something, and I think, matter of fact, I was reading it, and I think Shaq seconded. It's hard to say that he isn't the most dominant player in basketball, man.
I agree.
It's hard to say. I can't think of anybody else that dominates like him. That you know what he's going to do every game.
Who plays bully ball like him? Nobody.
Every game, you know what you're getting every game, and you still can't stop it. That's dominance. That's sheer dominance, man.
Yeah, and he's still, sadly, he's still not gonna get the respect he deserves. For some reason,
he's not.
He's
not, because he can't shoot. It's a shooter's league. You can't shoot.
Yeah. NFL and COVID.
Okay.
We they are about to hit these niggas in the pocket that didn't get vaccinated. If
14 bans, right?
Yeah, if the team has a forfeit a game or whatever else, which I think is good. I mean, this is my product. We paying you to perform. You can't perform. You the reason why the team can't perform. Guess what? Hit you in that
I think from a business standpoint, yeah, of course. I mean, business is business, man, and things are put in play. You could put in play when you run a business. You able to run a business the way you want to run it. I think it's unfortunate for the fans because we're going to see some forfeited games. We are, man. We're going to see some forfeited games, and I just hope that don't none of them come from that team in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's all I hope, because I don't think we can afford any forfeits.
Nah, but so I a lot of people saying they feel like the NFL is putting pressure to forcing players to get the vaccine, but I don't necessarily view it as that, because a lot of these motherfuckers don't know how to sit down. You know what I'm saying? So if you're putting yourself in a position to where you're not going to catch COVID, i.e., okay, football season, I need to lock in. I'm going from the house to practice. I'm not in the strip clubs. I'm not in the street. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the difference.
No, I think I can see your viewpoint, but let's just be clear. They are pushing it.
Yeah.
The country is the world is pushing it. Let's just be honest about it.
Right.
The world is pushing it, whether you agree with it or not. The world is pushing this vaccine on us, man. They shoved it in your face. They're saying that they're gonna give you lottery tickets, they're gonna give you joints to smoke.
You know, they're gonna give you free McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? You know, like they're pushing it, and now you know the rich. They're going at the richest head, rich being the athletes. The athletes are the richest people in America. Mm-hmm. So they're going at their necks and saying, hey, look, do this or else. But we already know, man, that it's known that when it comes down to all the sports leagues that the NFL has the slave mentality. The players even admit it, man. So I'm not surprised.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not surprised one bit, bro.
Not at all. And it'll be interesting to see how it works. And just to forfeit the games, if they can make them up, and just to stay on football. I know you heard we got Texas and Oklahoma ready
leaving the Big 12
to join the SEC.
You know what? I think it's I saw that. I think it'll be interesting. I think for them, you know, it's a power move for both schools, you know, because they dominate the Big 12. You know what I mean? More so Oklahoma, but they dominate the Big 12. Yeah. And I think it's a business move. Now, I'm curious to see what happens with that Longhorn network.
True. Yeah. Is that independent from the?
It is. It is.
Yeah. Okay.
It is. So how does that tie into what happens? Does the SEC get some of that money because the SEC has its own network? Mm-hmm. So how does that play? You know what I mean? That's the first thing I thought about. How do the two intertwine with each other, man? The numbers. I guess we got 4 years or 4 seasons to figure out how the numbers are gonna intertwine. It's gonna be interesting to see, man.
They got 4 seasons to get it right because they go to the SEC. And that's a whole different conference.
It is, but I think that shootout, that gunslinger shootout, bringing that gunslinger shootout mentality,
air raid
or that way of, the air raid. You bringing the air raid to the SEC. I think it's gonna shake things up, man. I think it's gonna catch some people slipping, dog. I really do.
Yeah,
really do. I really do. Now, are they gonna score 50, 60 points a game? No, but that 40 piece, no biscuit, is coming now.
Yeah. They're going to catch some teams.
They're going to give you 40. Yeah.
Catch some teams slipping.
Yeah. Both of them will. So,
we'll see hopefully Texas do, because Texas been ass. They've been cheeks. Man. They've been cheeks for a while. Probably since Mac left. Since
Mac left. Yeah, they've been cheeks, bro. They've been cheeks. Well, sorry, not sorry.
Right.
He is where he belongs. Yeah. Where he needs to be.
Back home, absolutely, yeah,
absolutely.
Man, we was just talking about this the basketball. I don't know where the fuck this 3-on-3 shit came from, but outside of that, the fucking Olympic team, and we already talked about them. Them niggas dropped the game Sunday.
France, right?
France, and they don't look good. The Olympic team don't.
No, they don't. They don't look good. They're not meshing. I think that the Euro ball, the Euro style is really messing up these guys, man. And you know, people say you should be able to hoop anywhere and everywhere and all that. Well, guess what? If the world's greatest, so they say, the world's greatest players, the world's greatest basketball players are struggling. I don't know, man. What do you think? What do you think the issue is?
I don't like the roster. I hear everybody saying you need glue guys, but I think for the most part, you know, a lot of people might not remember, you know, the 92 team was from top to bottom filled with Hall of Famers, besides Christian Laettner.
Right.
But Chuck Daly could sub out 5 beasts and put
in 5 more horses.
5. We can't necessarily say that with this roster. And I'm looking at this roster. Bam Adebayo, he ain't there yet.
Nope.
He ain't there yet. Jeremy Grant, no. We already know what Draymond Green. Stop it. Drew Holiday just won a ring, but I mean, is he really the top of the top? There, give me Ja Morant, give me Trey over him. Give me Fox, give me Swiper. I can go. You know what I'm saying?
Give me Swiper.
Keldon
give me
Johnson.
LaMelo Ball. Give me LaMelo Ball over Drew Holiday. Who's the last name?
Who's that?
Who's the last name you just said?
Keldon Johnson.
Who the fuck? Who is that? Who?
The Kentucky boy, but that plays for San Antonio, and Pop is coaching the Olympic team. So you see how that works out. But right, Keldon Johnson.
The fact that I think I'm familiar, but the fact that I'm a names guy when it comes to sports, and his face isn't coming up is a problem for me. Mm-hmm. Moving on.
He got waxed. He came from Kentucky. That's probably the only place you remember from is us giving it to him. JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
Not to mention that they did at one point in time have Kevin Love on the roster.
Yes.
So
he did not want his name a part of that.
Right. I just think I think you got to get the best of the best, or as much as possible. Okay, LeBron, Steph not coming, Kyrie not coming, Harden not coming. You still got Trae Young out there, like you said. You do. I mean, you got Cat.
Yeah,
big man. I mean, it's players out there. And they just don't look comfortable together. The game I did watch wasn't the France game. It was the last game they lost before this France game. I like Dame.
Nigeria.
Yeah, it might have been Nigeria.
Because they only lost 2, correct?
Was it 2 or 3? This might have been their third. They 2-3, so they lost 3. Yeah.
They lost 3, okay.
Dame was shooting I was like, why the fuck is Dame shooting so much? Which he has that green light, but with KD on the floor, I was just looking for something different.
Right.
And right. They are really I think the NBA's next move is to really put Dame and probably Brad Beal on a bigger stage than what they on. If we feed into that conspiracy theory that everybody say about the NBA, oh, they make these moves happen, or they make it so such and such can do this or do that, whatever. So I feel Dame and Brad Beal probably got next some way, somehow.
What about Tatum, man? How disappointed are you in Tatum?
Very. I mean, so another thing, our players are crybabies. They soft. International play, they let them boys bang. They let them run the floor. There ain't really no goaltending. The touch fouls that you get in the NBA, you're not getting over there. You can't launch your body into anybody. In the Olympics, the rules is different. The lane is cut different, made different. So I mean, it's we soft. We are soft. And plus the I forgot who said it, but the Olympic players, they got green light in their country.
Facts.
They can really play. Facts. But they just taking back seats to American players because okay, we got Dame. Who else we gonna let get over 10, 15 shots with Dame on the floor? But besides when you go to Dallas and you got my guy Doncic. But
Luka,
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what, I saw a good game today, man. I saw Australia versus Italy, man. Gallinari versus Patty Mills, and it went down to the wire, man. Some good basketball.
Yeah.
Some good basketball. I tuned into the whole game, and I was impressed. Mm-hmm. I was impressed. That Australia team was good, man.
Right. And I know, even just playing regular ball, where you play rec ball or high school ball or whatever else. When I know when we played white boys, them all white teams, them motherfuckers were sorry, but they was fundamental and they knew how to play with each other and play ball. And they give you problems.
Stuck to the script.
Yeah, they give you problems because that fundamental, it actually works a lot.
Oh yeah,
and they absolutely because they executing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's all. Actually, the NBA, they actually are implementing new rules to reduce non-basketball moves used to draw fouls.
Really?
Yeah. So it ain't no more kicking your leg out. If you drive into these are two things they point out in particular. The way players kick their legs out or flail their arms, when they shooting. And also when you drive into the lane, a lot of times you see the offensive player hook somebody else's arm
Yeah, they do a lot of that in the NBA.
You can't get that no more. They cutting that out.
Do it good.
They cut, yeah, absolutely. It's
fucking need to. Let play ball, man. Play ball. It's not a wrestling match.
Like I said, yeah, that's what I was saying about Chris Paul. I don't think they need the antics. A lot of them don't need the antics. LeBron James, first active NBA player to become a billionaire.
Salute to King James.
Yeah, and probably won't be the last. But that's, I mean,
no, he definitely shouldn't be the last. I mean, he's giving the blueprint.
The money gonna keep going up.
Yeah,
because just like when we look at what Jordan was making compared to what they making now, it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
10 years from now,
back then, back then it was astronomical for Jordan to be getting that type of bread. 54 million, 55 million over 2 years. Now that's mincemeat to these boys.
Yeah. Now you're getting that in a year. Your top, your top dog.
You hear me?
Yeah,
man. Yeah. So shout out to LeBron, man, and I feel like he's doing the right thing with the platform, dog. Yeah, like he really is, man. He's doing the right thing. No matter what, you cannot like his game. You can think that the game is catered to him or whatever, man. But one thing you can't do is take away what he has done and the things that he's given to this game of basketball, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's unheralded, man.
Definitely define the odds.
Absolutely, dog. So hat off to him. If anybody's going to do it, I knew he would do it.
Right. Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's good to see him winning. Regardless, like you said, regardless of if you like him for his game or whatever else. I mean, you cannot deny what he's doing.
Absolutely not.
We got we kind of chatted about it through text message, and we got the good old pump fake from nigga had everybody jump off their feet. Even though, I mean, I'm looking for a Kanye album,
it's coming.
Just because of what was said about it. Granted, I haven't listened to the last 2 or 3 because it just wasn't anything I was looking for. Didn't want to really hear. But from snippets and clips I heard of this one, I'm like, okay, I can anticipate this a little bit. So, Sounds like we getting at least the life of Pablo back, that Kanye at least. But that nigga put on the big show, filled the Benz stadium.
Right.
And then they didn't even drop an album.
Well, the guy does what he wants. It's obvious. I mean, he's walking around with mask on like he's fucking Rey Mysterio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like bubble coats in the summertime and shit. Like this dude does what he wants to do, man. So honestly, it dawned on me before I even knew about the whole listening session or listening party, whatever you want to call it, the Mercedes-Benz Dome or whatever. But it dawned on me, and I asked one of my partners, I was like, so when is this album dropping, though?
Yeah, I didn't know then. And then it just came out the blue Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's right on brand, though, because I think The Life of Pablo, I think when that came out, another version of it came out a week later with an extra song. Then a couple days later, another version. I think that shit it probably still ain't finalized. I remember a bunch of different versions coming out.
Yeah, it's no telling what Kanye, dog. I just want to hear what the man got to say. I mean, They say, your best music comes during heartaches and heartbreaks. And so let's see. Let's give it a shot. Last time him and Amber Rose broke up, what did he give us? 808 Heartbreak? I
believe so, yeah.
So, I mean, that was a pretty good album. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
They did, well, I'm not going to say but it is his camp team. They did that shit to Tiana Taylor. When her that album was supposed to drop and it didn't drop, they kept pushing it back. But yeah, we'll see, man. I'm not gonna say I'm excited, but if we get in and Kanye that we can more relate to,
right? Hopefully,
I'll be excited about that. And everything's kind of getting back in place. We got festivals, concerts, tours, all kind of shit going on. that I can't wait to get to. Rollin Loud was this past weekend.
Yeah, man.
And,
A lot of footage, man. A lot of footage.
But guess what? Nobody got locked up. Ain't nobody. Well, as we know of, ain't no news came out about that, so that's a good thing because
no. ESTG did get locked.
Oh well, yeah.
ESTG got put in the can. Which is one of my favorite artists right now, man. Dude is crazy. Dude don't miss, man.
Okay.
I don't know if you gave him an opportunity
No,
yet.
not yet.
Man, I'm telling you, dude don't miss, man. Louisville, Kentucky, they got him one, man.
Mm-hmm.
They got him one because he don't miss. CMG has not been missing. Period. They haven't been missing. But getting back to it all, Rollin Loud, man. From what I saw, it seemed like it was a pretty good festival, man. They brung out some of the newer artists now, but I think they stick to their roots, man. With the Chief Keefs and the Yachties and the Uzi Verts and stuff like that. That really rock the show. That really know that people that have good stage presence. Right. You know what I'm saying? Might not necessarily have like who the fuck knows when the last time Lil Yachty brought out some music. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
But he rocked the stage. Then they brought out Sosa, man. They brought out Chief Keef, and they say shit. He might have had the biggest set out there. You know what I'm saying? Him and Kodak Black. So
Kodak. From what I saw.
For sure. Shout out to Griselda too, man. They left their mark on it. You know what I mean? And Amari Caesar. I saw her. She did pretty well.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not they're not pushing her a lot as of yet, man. But I think this might have been her coming out party, man. So I'm looking to see good things from her.
Hopefully it was the whole camp because from what I saw, Benny did his thing and he had everybody up there. So, I mean, more exposure. So I really like that aspect for the people that everybody not really checking for and still like not grasping or getting on to. Hopefully, we talked about this a little while ago, probably about a year ago. Hopefully Griselda is getting in that conversation more and more.
Yeah. You know what I think? I think they had a little turmoil a few months ago. And I saw a couple of interviews where it seemed like Conway was feeling away. You know what I mean?
With Westside and Benny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And not really getting his just due, and it seemed like he was following the narrative of kind of putting them against one another because they weren't around all the time. But I think since then, they kind of mended things and they understand it's a three-headed monster, man. They're better together than they are apart.
Absolutely.
I mean? So
yeah. Well, so when I look at them, Benny comes across to me like, so if I was to say that's Wu-Tang, Benny comes across to me as the Method Man. Conway is that like, okay, he's probably Ray or Ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Ghost. Uh-huh.
And of course, Westside is
RZA.
Whoever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, so I think, Benny is the more marketable. Benny's the more marketable. He's gonna get the press, the news, the media, probably the bigger albums. But Kanye, but not Kanye, but Conway is probably the nicest. Not probably is the nicest.
Yeah, Conway's the nicest.
Mm-hmm.
Conway is the nicest. Conway is the nicest.
I can see how that kind of get to you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I like I said, I feel like he had a moment, man, where he was like, all right, dog, like, well, let's be serious now. You know what I mean? So I get it.
Yeah.
And when you think about the makeup of it, like, Benny's been rapping, way shorter time than Conway and Westside. You know what I mean? So I get it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. This nigga ain't been putting in the work. We've been putting. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
I understand.
But hey, hopefully that machine keep going.
I hope so too.
They got it, man. I mean that to me, the whole camp, even the BSF family is
yeah, they're interesting, man. They are interesting.
Yeah,
they are. They are.
Hey, as I said, I've been getting out, right, doing things before they shut this shit down, man. But so with that, going out with friends, having a good time, whether it's male, female, whatever. It's always with the females though. Me and you talked about this when we FaceTimed. What was it, Monday? I think. it's always got to be like people always think it's something there. No, if I'm out with female friends, and let's say I post a picture or a video, it's always like I'll start receiving messages like, look like you happy, I'm happy for you. When did this happen? I'm like, the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just seems like these days you cannot be platonic friends with nobody, you know what I'm saying, with the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you do.
You know what, man? I think it's a testament of, a few things, man. First and foremost, man, the people the women that are sending these messages out or whatever, man. I mean, I would like to. I'm pretty sure at once upon a time that if we got to go with a ballpark number, maybe a solid 85 to 90% of these women you've had a thing with, whether it was physically, whether it was in the bed, or whether it was just, started off kind of, chatty, flirty, whatever, or it could have went there regardless. So, I mean, they're probably looking at it as, well, I remember when he and I were that way, and we were in that type of zone, and they probably remember what came of it. You know what I mean? And I'm not giving no excuses because it's bullshit. We're adults. You know what I mean? But still, that's what I came up with when it comes down to why it's happening. I think that was the question that you asked, why it happens.
Yeah.
So I don't know, dog.
I do not get it. But I think there's so many variables because there's been times I went out with friends. Let's say it's a friend that you actually had you had sex with, right?
Okay.
For whatever reason, it was just sex. Nothing more happened after that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just kind of maybe decided that y'all better off friends.
Okay.
So there's no more like sexual desire. Like, nah, this my homie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Y'all go out. You bump into some homeboys, all chilling. What do you introduce that person to your friends as?
Just a homie, if that's what she is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just a homie.
Even though y'all have fucked in the past.
But we're not now.
Right. Absolutely.
And we're not going to. And we're not taking it there. It's the homie.
Do you tell the homies that?
Do I tell the homies that we smashed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're gonna ask anyway if they.
Oh, okay, okay.
9 times out of 10, you're gonna ask. You know what I mean? Even if they're not interested in the woman, they still want to know. Like, hey, bro, you took it out back or what? You know how dudes are, man. That's what we do. We want to know. You know what I mean? You gonna ask the question, dog.
So I found myself in this situation.
Okay.
And my female homie is a real good homie. So I say, I ain't gonna, tell our business like that. No. So this is a couple weeks ago, month ago, but she just recently asked me about it. She was like, so why didn't you tell your homeboy that we fucked? I was like, I mean, that's our business.
Right.
No, I didn't know you want people in your business like that. But she was like, I mean, and I'm like, why you ask? She was like, because he tried to get at me. I was like, okay, I mean, did you tell him? She said no. I was like, what's the big deal? I mean,
you didn't tell him why. Yeah, right.
But even with that, she not feeling him like that. But I was kind of like, I don't know, like, should I walk around? Anybody that I have had some kind of dealing with, announce that shit to my homies?
Yeah, I beat dog like that.
yeah.
Well, I think you gotta check your board, man. You know your homies that are savages, and you know your homies that are kind of play the sideline. You know those type of people. You know who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? So I think it's on one end. Excuse me. On one end, you gotta think about it like, all right, well, if that's just a homie, would you give a damn about if he or she, because we talk about women too, would you feel a way about, them rocking out with the homie. Like, how would you feel about it? I think we talked about this before.
Right.
And if you know you're feeling away, then let it be known. Like, hey, bro, you know what I did. You know, me and partner did do what I want to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right.
Does you think that come with age? Because at this age, I don't think I would.
Yeah.
Now younger,
you would care.
I might. Now, if it was a motherfucker, that I probably could see myself still entertaining, like, you know what I'm saying, even though we came up to that understanding that we not going to, but then then that's my issue. That's my issue. Then if I'm like, okay, well, she don't want to, but I'm still feeling some kind of way because I really want to. So that's my issue. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just going, I beat dog, I beat, everybody.
No, I don't think I would either. Yeah, I don't necessarily think I would. I think it's all about who the person is or what or what you got going on, what type of relationship. Yeah, y'all homies and shit, but what type of relationship is it really? Like, if you know that you're okay with, and ultimately it's not your decision, but if you know that from your side of the fence that you will feel a way about it,
right?
Then let the homies know. You know what I'm saying? Or let her know, like, hey man, I ain't trying to god dang run your life and no shit like that, but this ain't that. I don't know if this ain't I ain't with the whole hollering at my folks. If you're gonna do it on your own time type shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just the way I look at it. So
I did reverse the question. I said, so did you tell your homegirl that we fucked? And she was like, no, but I will.
But I will, right?
But man. She said, no, but I will. And I and the first thing I thought was like, well, you don't necessarily have to. It don't make no, it's not a big deal to me. I don't care. But I don't know if I said that because maybe me and your homegirl might fuck sometime in the near future, which I doubt it. But I don't know why I just felt that way. Like, nah, you don't have to.
Well, I think it's different for dudes, man. I think at the end of the day, like, the homies, bro. You can't smash the homies, man. Like, come on, man. Like,
that is
bro. It's like, come on, man. She smash grown ass. Man, can't smash the homie, though. That's a no, man.
Whether it's a man or a woman.
Man. Yeah, I think so too.
Because your homegirl be like, I heard you and my homegirl was fucking.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like, come on, man. Come on. Yeah. That's just not the way, man. I wouldn't take it there. That just ain't it. Today.
Yeah, you can't. Well, yeah. The only instance I can understand, I guess you fucking the homie's homie is if you and the homie ain't, well, the homie ain't, they ain't fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I'm talking about smashed and dashed to her homegirl. No, that ain't it, bro.
Nah,
that ain't it. That ain't it, man. You asking for trouble, dog.
Trouble. You ask for a whole lot of shit. But I found it interesting because, like I said, I don't. Just the introduction. You are always a friend. I don't give a fuck if we fucking if we just got done fucking. You're the friend. That's what. Unless we then establish some kind of other different relationships, when I introduce you, you're the friend.
Right.
No about it. I'm just not. Hey, there's somebody else. This the homie, but I beat. Nah, you friend. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if the question arrives, depending on who it is, yeah, I'll give him an answer. But you know who it ain't, and depending on our relationship, I might if she don't want her business out there. I mean, I don't. It,
I feel you.
But I she threw me off when she said that shit. She's like, why you tell your homeboy we fucked? I was like, I mean, did you want me to? She's like, I mean, he tried to holler. I mean, I didn't know he tried to holler.
I didn't know he tried to holler. Right. It was probably a situation where it made her feel uncomfortable. Like, yeah, you the homie, y'all two are homies, y'all two are friends, but I think that she probably was just in your presence, she probably felt safe. It probably felt like she should have been off limits. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what it was. And then the fact that said person went at her, probably threw off. You know what I mean?
Right. So what kind of level of maturity is it if one of your homies starts entertaining somebody that you used to be, or let's say somebody that you used to fuck come to you and was like, hey, what's up with your boy Reg?
Well, if you got the balls to come to me and say some shit like that, then I'm gonna say, see for yourself. If you got the balls to do that, I'm gonna say, see for yourself. If like, that's just, and I think that goes for anybody, man. If you have the testicular fortitude, the testicular fortitude to come at somebody that's your homie or your partner, y'all had a thing, or whether y'all didn't have it, y'all had a thing, and then say, hey, what's up with your friend? Man, that's heavy. You know what I'm saying? That's heavy.
Our code is different though. A lot of people codes is different, because I know it's niggas that have asked me, and some to this day was, hey, what's up with old girl? How was it? I know y'all used to fuck. Well, I'm like, nigga, that shit is weird. Like, you sit here asking me, like, I never get that. I've never been the type to ask somebody else about somebody they was fucking. Like I'm trying to get at her. How was it? But
well, you gotta think about it too.
So many niggas out here like that.
Yeah, and then you gotta think about it too. People out here are just, they just casually fuck, man. So amongst your homies, amongst the homies, they might look at a woman as, oh shit, she wasn't nothing. She was just that. And and if she was just that, you got some dudes that like to pass around. You know what I'm saying? They do.
Would you say we might not pass around because the door's still open?
No, you talking about me?
Yeah.
Nah,
just us in general.
I just ain't that type of guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm cool, man. Mm-hmm. I'm straight. Mm-hmm. Just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, and I think it's messy. It brings potential problems later on to a future. Like, I can't see myself entertaining somebody that you used to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, there's going to be something in between us. You know what I'm saying? Outside of this particular woman.
Well, maybe not. Right. It all depends. It all depends on what or who.
Yeah, but it's
what type time it's on, man.
It's a bad situation.
It's not a good situation for sure.
Yeah, we out. I might bring said person in, and you know what I'm saying, like, now all of us in the room. And I don't know. I don't know how niggas feel comfortable like that anyway. I, for one, even though I know, a woman that I'm dating or entertaining is not a virgin. You know what I'm saying? She's already been with men, but I'm not a fan of taking my woman out somewhere and just being in a room where 2 or 3 of these niggas can, be like, damn, such and such looking good. I missed that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just, you know what I'm saying? And especially if it's your homies. You know what I'm saying? Especially for your homies, because regardless of how tight you are with somebody, we all men. If it's something that you used to hit, you know what I'm saying, and you might be out somewhere, you see her, she looking good, and especially if that thing was good, you might be like, damn, baby girl looking all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm just like I said, I'm not a fan of bringing anything I'm with into the spot, and I'm already knowing that it's a couple niggas that had it in their lifetime, especially if they're close friends.
Right. I'm with you. I don't think I would particularly like that either.
Hell no. Everybody looking at you like you the sucker. You the
Yeah. Might not be a good thing.
Let me ask you a phone question real quick. We had talked about cell phones before, but let's say all right, your woman went through your phone, right? And let's say she found something she didn't like, with regard whether it was cheating or flirting or sexting or whatever else. She found something she didn't like.
Okay.
What does the argument begin? Does the argument begin with her going through your phone, or with her being upset about whatever it is she saw?
Well, the argument begins with her blasting your ass for what she saw.
For her,
let's just be honest. Yeah. That's where the argument starts. Now, in your mind, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? You got your paws on my shit anyway." You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna be thinking. But let's just be honest. Like, that's not gonna fly until she get her shit off.
No, it's not gonna fly. You're right. It's not gonna fly, but
it's not gonna fly. You know what I mean? She got to get her shit off, dog. Like, what you gonna say? Well, you shouldn't touch my shit, and I don't got nothing to say about it. No, that's not gonna work.
That would be nice to say. What the fuck you gonna do? It would be anyway.
For that shit, I don't got shit to say. Fuck up. It's not gonna work. All right, it's not gonna work. You just gonna unleash a beast when you do that. Okay. But you got to wait till later to pull that one out. Let her get her shit off, and then you say what you say. You know what I'm saying? Let her get her shit off, bro. What? Take that whipping, man.
Take that ass.
Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Don't be King Tut. She gonna grab you by your balls, man. Don't do it.
I can see that shit now. What the fuck you going through my phone for anyway?
Yeah, right.
You ain't pay that bill.
And she gonna say,
"It's validity in that."
Shut up. It is. I ain't saying it makes sense now. I'm just being realistic.
Yeah.
Realistically, that's not going to go.
Nah.
No.
That's asking for more. That's asking for more problems.
Absolutely, though.
Is sex a non-negotiable for you? If that shit's terrible.
What do you mean? If it's terrible, then I got to ride.
Yeah, I mean, how like you getting to know a woman, and it she just ain't doing for you sexually. She ain't performing. She don't move you sexually. Whether it's her or she's just scared, she's nervous, she's holding back. I mean. She's like, okay, well, I'm just waiting until I get married to give the man the full whatever.
Well, I think if we're in a relationship, and I think for me, it's a thing. Like it's definitely we're taking it there. Of course, you want it to be a good experience, in the bedroom. But I also think that when it boils down to it, man, it would take a very, very special woman or a very, very special feeling, a very, very special connection for me to actually court a woman and us not, have sex.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, like, I'm just being real. Like I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying that it would have to be a very, very special situation for it not to happen and for me to be okay with that.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
As we said, I think me and Smurf had mentioned this on the podcast. I mean, you test drive a car before you take it off the lot, before you buy it. I mean,
you do. You definitely spin it around the block a few times. You don't just say, I want that and that. As a matter of fact, the car dealer.
And you would love to get on the highway. And
yeah, the car dealer pushes you to the driver's side.
Yeah, hey, you would love to get on 95 and put that pedal down.
And let her rip.
Yes, indeed. I feel like for me, I don't. It's a non-negotiable. I think there are a couple things that I look at relationship wise that I can't really. I'm not really budging on. communication, finances. Not saying someone gotta, have money or be, but I think, well, for me, finances, you gotta be stable to where you can take care of yourself. You handle yourself in your business, we don't got no issues. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And these are probably three of the biggest things the reason why relationships fail anyway. Sex.
Okay.
I feel like I mean, I don't need Tiana Trump or nobody, but I need to be pleased in that area as well. I need somebody that's willing to and can please me in that area. Just like I would hope that she get the same from me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I talked to a particular young lady yesterday. She watched too. I'm gonna put your business out there. I'm not gonna say your name. She said, it wasn't it's not a big thing to her. She said, my ex-husband, his penis is probably the size of my 7-year-old. I was 7-year-old right now. But I look past that. I look past that because she said she looked past that because he treated her well, and she loved him. And she said it stayed that way until she found out he was cheating on her.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sacrificing my, anything, just because I think all of it plays into your happiness. You unhappy in one area, and I don't think the other areas can. Well, maybe they can overcompensate into that area to make you. I feel a certain way. Someone once told me that you can learn some shit like you can learn to live through or go, deal with bad sex, but having someone to love you is a whole different type of relationship or whatever else. And I was like,
I don't know what the hell you're trying to say, but it sounded like a crock of shit to me. I don't know what. Maybe we have to revisit that one. But the way you give it up is not coming and not receiving it well. I don't know what
they said. When you really in love with someone, or you feel some kind of way about them, the sex can never be bad.
Can never be bad.
When you,
like I said, all right. So you could have even left that out. Like, I don't believe that, dog. I don't believe that. I believe you might be able to put up with it, like like your partner told you the other day. You might be able to put up with it, but that don't mean it ain't bad now. Like, come on now. Stop that now.
Yeah, I can't go through. I can't go through with it.
I can't go through with it.
We can entertain each other for a certain amount of time, whatever. But I can't see myself jumping into a relationship or starting a relationship, something serious, and I'm not being satisfied sexually.
Right.
It's a non-negotiable for me. we can't budge off. I can't budge off. No, you out there on the lot. It's some things that the dealership ain't budging on, and
and I answer the way I answer because I'm the type of person, man. I never say never about a few things, man. So, it might just be somebody out there that just sweep your ass off your feet with their intellect, and I might sound cheesy and shit like that, but it could happen.
I believe it's true. I believe.
You know what I'm saying? And for that reason, you that person may while you say you have some non-negotiables, the heart wants what it wants. You know what I mean? So and that's what I'm thinking about. You know what I mean? What, if you just rocking with this person just off of who they are, or what they look like, or how they make you feel, or what y'all talk about, or
right,
what she smells like, or what they, whatever, whatever mixture, or whatever you throw in a pot, you stir that shit up, and you got love on the end of it. Then you never know what you'll do. You know what I mean? So, but I feel you. Speaking realistically, and how things are going off of history, I feel why you said, and that's why I'm like the same thing. I'm not going for no bad buns, bro. So I get it.
Not at all.
I
Not
get
at
it.
all. Just to go back real quick to the statement you said the heart wants what the heart wants. I learned that lesson my last relationship.
Okay.
No matter what you're going through or what somebody doing or what they're not doing or whatever else, when the heart wants what the heart wants.
Mm-hmm. It's true, man.
You can try to circumvent that. So the heart is power. The heart outweighs the brain. It's more powerful. You could think you don't want to. So how hard is it to break yourself in that situation? You've been through it. I've been through it. I mean, I've cried over a woman more than I thought I ever would in my life.
Yeah.
And that was some of the worst pain ever.
Yeah. That shit sting, boy. That thing sting. Yeah. No, I guess you're right. Yeah, you're right. The heart is stronger than the brain. Yeah. From that aspect. Yeah, absolutely.
I was telling me certain things, but my heart was like,
yeah, my brain that told me get the fuck on. Right. But my heart was like, nah, nigga. You in there, nigga.
We're gonna talk about that one day. We gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this one.
That's cool.
We're gonna come back to this one. We might need a woman for this one too.
That's cool.
I think women deal with it more than us, as far as
shit.
So we gonna come back. We gonna come back to that one. I like that one. And just to close it out, man. So relationship wise, growing up, all this other stuff. I'm pretty sure you have heard this saying so many times. Hey, get you a good Christian woman, or someone say, get you a good Christian man.
Guess what? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you though. Nobody, not even my mama, has ever said that to me.
Oh wow, okay.
I've heard it.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it.
And a lot of people say that shit.
But nobody has ever told me, Andre, go get you a Christian woman. Never been told that. Mm-hmm. I've heard people say it.
Why do you think people say that?
You know what? I don't know, man. I guess they think, excuse me. Based on what the good book says, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it says about Christian women or whatnot, or everybody, when it comes down to a good big Christian or whatever, like I'm not the Antichrist or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. Like I believe in the supreme being. Mm-hmm. I can't necessarily say I'm a Christian though, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm just gonna say I believe in supreme being, and that's just what it is. So to say the word, go get you a Christian woman, I'm not really buying it. You know what I mean? It might be it's good Muslim women out here. You know what I'm saying? It's good Israelites out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So this the dim it down to a good Christian woman, man. That's just in today's world, man. Like that's crock shit. Like, it's more than just Christian women that are good women.
You think we're just led to believe that in order for your relationship to last or to be good, that's what you got to have? Because I mean that's always thrown around.
Well, here's the thing about it, man. You know what? Being a Christian is not a testament, in my opinion, of how many times you go to church or what church you belong to. It's about a lifestyle. It's about your beliefs. It's about your love for the Lord, if that's what you want. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And bottom line is, growing up in the church, man, when I was in the church, man, I know some crazy crap going on in them churches, dog. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes, indeed.
I'm not trying to hear that, man.
Yes,
I'm not trying to hear that.
I'm with you, because I refuse to believe that out of every marriage in this world, that's a good marriage or whatever else, that the household is a Christian household.
Not every single one of them. Now, my parents are a great example of that. Yeah. I will say, my parents are a good Christian home, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to my mom and my stepfather for that.
But I'm pretty
but I don't
sure
know too many.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are some non-believers that have great marriage, great relationship.
Great, yeah.
Someone told me that the other day, like, when you find you a good Christian woman, you're gonna settle down. I was like, why I gotta be a Christian? Like, why is that such that saying is such a thing? Like, but even dating, a lot of women say like, yeah, I need a man that puts the Lord first, good Christian man that does this and does that.
Well, I put the Lord. I picked the big homie first.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean I'm a Christian. I picked the big homie first.
There's a lot of Christians in church that marry.
You put the big homie first.
Yeah.
That don't mean you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what are we really talking about here? And I'm not saying you and I. I'm just saying when people say that would be my rebuttal. Like, well, I put my God first.
Religion is a weird thing, and the way it's used to try to either shame you, make you look like you're better than said person or whatever else.
I'm gonna leave that one alone, Reg. I'm gonna leave that one alone, partner, because I will talk your head off about that shit. So and I don't want to do that this evening.
Yeah.
So, but I feel you. I agree with you. I agree with you. It is. Oh my God! It's tug of war, man, and it is shame. Yeah. Oh my God. No way.
We are going to toggle that. Well, we're going to table that. Come back to that another day. I think that's a good one too.
That's fun.
Yeah, man.
That's fun.
Yeah, but man, it's good to see you. Even though we was just on FaceTime. Tuesday, right? Or Monday?
Yeah, a couple of days.
Monday. Yeah.
Monday.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah, man. Good to see you too, my dog, man. Happy to be back on, man. You and Smurf held it down last week, man. And I was just like, yo, I got to figure out a way to keep this thing going, because I feel like we got a good thing going, and we get good feedback, and it's therapeutic for sure. And I had to figure out a way. I mean, I had a few technical difficulties today, but as you can see, we getting it done, man. So just giving the people what they want, man, and shit, we'll keep this thing rolling, dog.
Yeah, you became an engineer today. Put your shit together.
Oh my God, man! Did I, man? Motherfucking MacGyver in this bitch, man. They only see a little bit. They don't see everything. MacGyver in this bitch. When we get off, dog, I'm gonna show you this shit. Crazy.
Yeah, man.
But it works.
Absolutely. Hey, and for a good cause, like we said, we continue to keep it rolling and talk politics and give people good material.
Oh yeah.
But man, hopefully everything continues to go the way it is going for you right now. Shit don't get more stressful, and
man,
the heat die down a little bit.
You know what, man? I'll be okay. I got to travel a little bit, man, so I get a little break from this horrible heat. I get a break here and there, man. But if more than anything, dog, I'm just thankful for the opportunity. I'm thankful for the opportunity to provide more for my kids and for my family, and more than anything, man, I'm really learning some good stuff out here, dog. Some stuff that's gonna, it's gonna take my family to a whole new plateau, man. And I honestly know that. Right. So I'm grateful for the opportunity, regardless, though.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know this, but it's kind of at times a humbling experience too, because they actually sit you down, and let you show you some things, let you can reflect and see some things like, okay, I did need to sit down, I needed to calm down, I needed to do this, I needed to reset my soul, my mind, mentally, spiritually, physically, everything. So I mean, it's a blessing in everything, man.
For sure.
Indeed. Yes, man.
For sure.
Let's close it out. We can.
For sure. As always, man. I say shout out to the home team, man. Shout out to great state of North Carolina. Shout out to Unapologetic Nation, man. Like, subscribe, share this thing, man. You know, give us feedback. Get in that unapologetic page on IG. You know, hit us in a DM, man. Let us know what you think. Give us some topics, man. I don't hear a lot. I don't check it as often as you do, but that's one thing I really want to push, man. You know, if you got some topics that you want to talk about, please don't be afraid to share. I mean, if you want to remain anonymous, you know, let us know. And it's easy. We don't have to shout you out. You know, we just want to give the people what the people want. And you guys are the people. So, you know, let us know what it is that you want to hear. Shout out to my babies. And as always, man, you know, Reggie and I, we are not subject matter experts, but mental health is real, man. And before you do something to harm yourself or harm others, you know, you could tap in with us on our individual IGs or the unapologetic IG. We will get you the help that you need. Other than that, you already know what it is with me, Big Dog.
Yes, sir. Yes. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We appreciate it. Shout out to my family. Everybody that shows love to us, you know, and that supports. Shout out to all the podcasters. Keep doing what y'all doing. Keep doing what y'all doing. And I just want to say thank you, Dre, for who you are, being a homie. You know, this was something fun that we started, you know, that I really love, and we continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? And
sure.
Outside of this, you already know what time it is with us, you know, as far as in our friendship, so it don't even matter.
Already.
Already. Yeah. Everybody, keep rocking with us. Keep rocking with us. We here. We ain't going nowhere, even though we separated. We gonna continue to keep moving. And doing our thing, man. And we appreciate the love and support, as Dre said. But to sign out, Dre the Nomad, Reg the Prime Minister, Unapologetic the Podcast, another episode. Tuning in. We will see y'all next week. We out of here.
Take it easy. Take it easy, guys.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.